Hello everyone and welcome to the round of Samurai K Plays Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. Now, we're gonna jump right in, and I had a thought. There are other maps. Let's play City of Los Crusades. Because it sounds awesome. And ooh. Is that a bridge? It is a bridge. Let's do that thing I was originally trying to do. So we'll do 300 Spartans. I'm going to put them here. Right here. Just right here. And then I'm going to put in ancient Greece. We'll have 1,000 Persians. I am going to stick them on the bridge so that I can force them to fight on the bridge. That's a little big. Yeah, we'll just, 0.35. There we go, that's perfect, I like it. We'll buy that for $1. Yeah. Alright, and because I want to get freaky, let's do 10,000, well, we'll do 9,000 for Team 2. That way, we have 10,000, and it gives me a way to make sure that my machine isn't gonna freaking explode on me. 0.8. Now the reason I do that is so that I can stick them closer without losing any. Perfect. Now we're back from the loading, and it looks good. We lost, what is that? 50, or no, what is that? 40? No, whatever. We only lost a couple units. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. Because let's get going. Whoop ass. Oh, where's the battle gonna begin? It's gonna be just on the bridge. Oh. It is right at the start of the bridge, basically, on the Spartan side. Which is exactly where I wanted it to be. It's perfect. But, I think we actually did this earlier, and I think we all know how the outcome is going to be. The Spartans are going to lose because they won't stand in a single line. But we can at least see how many they kill. And the good news is that they're packing in early, which is the best part. Now the question is how big exactly how big of a wall will it be? Now, one of the things I found interesting from before, even though I didn't do it, was the fact that you can get really close to hear them talk. You can do this flyover. All these troops that they still have to fight. It's insane when you look at it like this. There's just a ridiculous amount. It's a moving carpet. It seems that the right side is dying more often than the left side. Over here, at least. But as we get farther in, it becomes more uniform. And who dies when. Oh, Jesus, look at this. It's like... They are making this a steady advance. Like every stab, to take one step. And just keep pushing. And... one of the other things I can't even begin to imagine is how hard is it to walk on that? Just all of that dead, making it all slippery and uneven and squishy. And then you throw on top of that the fact that there's swords, shields sticking out of it, spears, all the other bad stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, in a real army you'd have more varied weapons, but still, just dang. Look at all the dead Spartans. And then look at all the dead Persians around each one. It's impressive. There's all this stabbing going on. And I love how, even though there's this epic battle going on in the foreground here, in the background in the back, you just see this odd little person slip off the ledge. Like right there. He's like, no, why? Whoop. Wow. What is that? Halfway down the bridge? Yeah, it's almost halfway down the bridge. It's impressive. But there will come a point where they will make a wall of dead bodies. Because just the press of Persians will be so intense. Oh, stabbed. You can see whenever a Persian goes down, and then you could definitely see when a Spartan goes down, because you can see the red cloak take a step forward and then fall. Oh, man. Ah, that's much better. Less squeakiness. So, there's still 130 Spartans, but there's still 8,000 Persians left. And I like the fact how there's this... Oh, well, that's 3 Spartans down at once. I like how there was actually this fairly uniform line in between them. There's not this massive moment in which there's just bodies right up against each other. Uh-oh. I just realized that we're starting to get a little higher on the ground there. Let's see, just like that. You can see it. It's just this gentle rise, which means the Spartans are starting to lose momentum. There's only 100 of them left. Oh, get stabbed. The stabbinins. Don't worry, we'll do something silly after this. I was just curious, because now I found a bridge. And you know I'm going to abuse the ever-living hell out of it. Oh, man. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like there's a little bit of a bulge here on the left compared to the right. Oh, man. God, that is so intimidating. Oh, yeah. Hey, look at that. Actually, there's a slightly noticeable rise that the Persians now have to climb, because it looks like the Spartans have completely stalled. It's just the press of bodies is now just intense enough to keep them from moving forward. But then again, it's not a surprise, because of the fact that absolutely everyone is packed in now. And you can just see the slow meat grinder effect as the bodies move closer and closer. And well, there is this little space right here that no one is standing in, yet it seems that no one can stand on. Let's see. Back up here. And I am just waiting for this body pile. Look at how tall it's getting. So if I speed it up, actually, if I really speed it up, oh man. Watching that body pile. Oh, dang. Oh, wow. That body pile is higher than the retaining wall on the bridge. Oh, but it looks like the Persians are starting to take the hill. The hill of dead bodies. Oh, man. Because the interesting thing to note is that it's a gently sloping upward hill for the Spartans, but it's just like this sudden incline for the Persians. Makes sense. But, uh-oh. The line's getting thin. It's just 18 Spartans versus 7,000 Persians. Will they be able... Or no, 7,000, not 17,000. What am I saying? A stab at it. Uh-oh. That's down to the last 8, just as night is about to fall. 7. Wow. They're just barely holding that. Uh-oh, the left side collapsed completely. It's down to the, last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Wait. Wait. Where's the last 2? I don't know, but the Persians are on them. Oh! They got stuck in... Okay, they got stuck in this tiny little alcove. Oh, this might work for them. Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up. Oh, he's stepping out. That's not smart. That's how you die. Oh, they're going to be completely surrounded. It's not going to... Oh, go well. Stab. I'd laugh if he lived and killed all of them. They're just like this wall of bodies. Oh, well, that ends that dream. Well, I guess it was obvious. The Persians have won it, but at such a high cost. Jesus. This pile right here is crazy. Alright, so, let's try something else. What do we got? Let's do something a little silly. Festive? Ooh, Santa. This is not a battlefield for Santa. That is a battlefield for Santa. 250 Santas. Sure, why not? Well, Santas. That's great. Evil. No. Ooh, yes. Let's have a great battle for the North Pole. I don't need you guys. You guys can be 1.5. And we are going... You know what? I don't know what this is going to be, so I think this is a fair fight. 250 v 250. I've never used penguins. I'm looking for What? Oh. Well, conservative estimates makes me think that Santa's going to win this fight. Waddle, penguins, waddle! To battle! Bam! Oh, wow. Yep. There's not even a contest. Santa's just gonna pummel them to death. Sorry about the silence, I was just listening to what the Santas were yelling. Well, that was... God, they didn't even kill one. So let's try something else. Instead of 250, it's going to be... No. It's going to be an army worthy of Mordor. My lord, such an army doesn't exist. Rawr, rawr. We're going to start them on the ice so they can have the battle on the ice. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yar! Run right into that stone. It's cool. Yar! Oh. Where are they gonna strike first? Oh, it looks like this is gonna come into contact first. What does it look like? Oh! And of course, the initial outcome is obvious. The penguins are going to get slaughtered. But there's enough penguins. Run, penguin, run! No! Oh. I don't know where he was going. But it's obvious. We all know how this is going to go. Because even though there are so few penguins, as the penguins start to push in. Oh, it looks so cute, though. Little waddling butlers. With yellow bow ties. Getting their butt kicked by Santa. Whatever, you can't win them all. Oh, 24 Santas have died. 27. Oh! The number is starting to rise rapidly. There is hope yet. Oh, I can see where this is happening. Because there's starting to be more penguins than Santas in this corner. They're starting to die. Oh, die quickly, I might add. How much health do you guys have? 300. And 60. Oh, yeah, I guess that was totally obvious. Oh! Oh man, these Santas. Wait, how is this side doing? Oh, they're starting to form a line. It's not going well. The Santas are finally getting their butt kicked. You know, now that I mentioned it, I think I'm going to have an open battle between 10,000 orcs and something. The last alliance of men and elves. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Elves aren't in this game yet. Are they? I'll check. But thus far, it's fairly obvious who is going to win this. There's only 62 Santas left versus 7,800 penguins. Oh, and there's a hole in the line. Oh, this could be the end. Oh, and over here. Wow. The Santas are making the stand on a body pile. Oh, it's so good. It's just little bips and baps. Oh, no. Santa's getting pecked to death. Yep. And on this side, the last Santas duke it out. Oh, that's the end. You can see this line in the sand where the Santas have fallen. You can see over here the misery. And the fact that there's actually a body pile right here. Is there actually a comparable pile somewhere? Yeah, kind of right here. All right. So, as I said, we are going to have fantasy orcs. 10,000 orcs. Wow, they take up a much smaller space than the penguins. Versus... How do we want to do this? We are going to have the Rohirrim. Let's say that... We'll say that it's even numbers. 10,000 versus 10,000. It'll be the battle at Mount Doom. Why not? Geez. You know what? We're going to start with the archers. They could be the elves. Wait, unless... Does fantasy have elves? Ooh, but they have dwarves. Dwarves! We will say that a contingent of dwarves were there because even though it's a last alliance of men and elves, and you know, dwarves were off doing their own thing, we can't help but feel that some of them helped somehow. Okay, so like we said, we're now going to have archers who will be the elves. We will put 3,000 of them. And then we will put them in the back. Let's see, so that's... Okay. And then back to medieval, and we will have the Rohirrim. The cavalry. I bet you people are like, you're not doing it right. How do you tactics even? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't tactics. I suck. Clearly, you have not seen how terribly I play other games. Okay, so we are at 3,500. So to even it out, we will do 1,500. I will change them into a 0.75. That way it looks like they're trying to smash through the lines. And then on top of that, we will have some medieval heavy knights that will be Gondor. We'll do footmen. They will be Gondor. We can leave heavy knights for the tower guard and all that other fun stuff that I'm probably going to have to deal with later. But yes, Gondor! They will have... What is it? 5! No, we'll do 4,500. They will be here. And then I will have the heavy knights. They will be 498. And they will also be Team 1. And they shall be the tower guard for Gondor. Stop it. Stop. Yes. They will be off to the side. And then, of course, we must have Isildur and his father. Where are they? Over here. There you go, the tower guard protecting... Ah! Come on. Come on. No. No. Yes. They will be protecting them. Go! So, bro. That was weird. The trees moved. Oh, look, right there. The trees are moving. Oh! 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 They run faster than the normal heavy knights. I should have put them in the back. Oh, no. They're going to hit the orcs first. Oh! Bam! Oh! Rohirrim are in the fight. Oh, man. This is crazy. Holy crap. This just looks like madness. I probably should have been fair and given the orcs some archers too. Oh well. I messed up. It happens. Oh man. Where is Isildur and his... Oh, I've lost Isildur. He can't be dead yet. That's too early. Oh, that's what I needed to do. I needed to give them Sauron and giant trolls. I don't know how to do Sauron. Oh god, I lost him. I can't find him. In the chaos of the battle, I've lost Isildur and his father. Sorry, can't remember his name. Oh, wait. No, that's not him. I don't know where he is. Oh, man. But the dwarves are fighting. And I can't tell how it's going, but immediate estimates look like they're losing. I just see all these dwarf bodies, and I don't see any orc bodies, but that's because dwarves.
seems like dwarves are mini football players. Look at how thick, like, giant shoulder pads that go up to their ears, their thick helmet that stops them from tilting their head side to side. You wouldn't know if somebody fell underneath them. They're so wide. Oh, Rohan has committed. Oh wow, Rohan's just got the center down pat. The men-at-arms have taken up the left flank. And I can't tell how it's going, but they have archer support. The elves. Are they elves? No. But it's cool. It's raining bad. Oh man, the arrows might be too much of a force multiplier like that. And let's face it, the cavalry has just completely stopped, which is counterintuitive to how cavalry work. How do they look anyways? I've never used them before. They look like they're dying really fast. And I love how in between them you can see a couple of swordsmen just like, ah. I'll have to figure out a better way to do this. God, like, is he dead? Is that why I can't find Isildur and the Vada? But I can tell that there's a slight bulge here that probably isn't normal. Like, oh, and there goes one. Oh, there goes another one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It seems... Oh, wow. The dwarves have fallen in battle. There's only a handful left. What is that, like 50? 30? I don't know. There's not a lot of them. And the Tower Guard are doing fierce battle. If only I could move the bodies. Then I can figure out where the hell is Isildur and his father are. Yeah, I know, I keep using Isildur and his father. That's because I don't remember his name. And conservative estimates put them... Oh, well, it seems that despite all of the advantages these guys have, the orcs are winning. There's this very impressive body pile here. And it doesn't look like it's in favor of the men. Somebody tells me that the last alliance of men and elves had ridiculously more by percentage than orcs for that battle. Holy hell. Forget meeting the giant trolls. Apparently it's more than a fair fight. They're getting their asses handed to them. Uh-oh. And it is nothing but... Oh, no. Oh, I am 99% certain now that... Is that a single dwarf? Just like... What are you doing? What are you doing? You're getting dead, clearly. But what were you doing? Uh-oh. That moment where they die. Because the Tower Guard are dead. There's somebody on the floor. Oh, that's just some animals. There's the horses. The dwarves and the Tower Guard. Is that a shimmer of gold? No, it's a horsetail. I can't tell if that's a body pile or just part of the hill. But it looked... Wow, it looks like a fairly even fight. Like, when they hit that wall, they were stuck on either side until they started to curl around like they're doing now. And let's face it, there is this massive not winning going on. Because the arrows, they rain upon them, but it will not be enough. And then over here, this ridiculousness right here. Oh no. Holy crap. Look at how tall that body pile is. Whoa. Wow. You know, it looks like mostly orcs until you look at it really closely, and then you see all the humans sticking out of the center of it. But it's okay. The reason why they're probably doing a little better than everywhere else is because they have arrow support. And they have managed to turn the line for what little good it will do them, because it's very clear that the orcs are working their way down on this side, as the men valiantly hold. And only but a few will hear him remain. Apparently he's attacking. What are you doing? Are you? Okay. Whatever. I'm not gonna question you guys fighting a giant-ass rock. Oh! Oh! The footmen have started to curl around the edge. Could it be? Are they able to change the tide? Jeez, look how tall that pile is, though. Just, oh hey, how you doing? How'd you get on this side? Like, there's a couple. Like, you could tell exactly where they went, and then they got wrecked. And then there's this, where all the archers had a moment to start shooting. Could it be? Is it possible that the tide will turn? Oh, nope. No, this is... Oh wow, that avalanche is really loud. Fire! Archer them really hard. It sounds cool. Just this constant whoosh of arrows being released. Oh no. Oh no. Only a few men on top of the hill remain to hold the line. Well, I feel like I cheated them. I guess they were... Wow. Wow. That... When you look at all the arrows stuck where they are, it makes it look like the elves are real dicks. But, to be fair, you can see that there is a fairly constant felling of orcs. Guys, there's a giant rock here. I don't know if you know that, or maybe you do. That's okay. I'm gonna have to do some tweaking or something if I want to try to have the alliance of men and elves. Oh, oh! They've reached the archers! Fight! Fight! Oh, man. The whooping in his ear. Oh, jeez. This is the end. This is the end of Middle Earth. Oh, man. That's crazy. Oh, it's over. As much damage as these archers are doing to a whole area, they ain't gonna be able to kill all of them. Oh. Point-blank arrows to the face. I think what I'm going to need to do, if I want these guys to represent elves since they can't melee, is double or possibly even triple their arrow rate. Because, well, let's face it, if they can't suddenly pull out those random giant swords, then it ain't going to work. And I'll probably ditch the dwarves because they're the last lines of men and elves. Oh, God. They're still killing them, at least. Like, it looks really impressive until you realize that when you get really close, they're all humans. And, there's just like this thin... These guys might be the last ones left. Simply because they're on the edge of getting ignored. There's a nice break here, though. Oh, nope. I am going to eat my words right now. Those guys came out of I don't know where. Jeez. Okay, since we know these guys are going to get wrecked, let's see if we can find the bodies of Isildur and his father, who shouldn't have died here, but they did. Lots of dead orcs. And then here is without the arrow support, because there was mostly a wall here, and you can tell, because all the footmen are dead. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find them, especially in the dark light. Yep, let's just say they're toast, because, oh, hey. Okay, well, that answers my questions on how well this was going. There are definitely more dead dwarves than there are orcs in this corner. This one fared a little bit better, because you can see all the the heavy knights. I keep wanting to call them tower guard, because that's what I started doing. But I assume that somewhere amongst the pile of tower guard, which will now become the basic Gondorian unit. I know they use spears, but, you know, I don't want to put tons of Spartans there and be like, these are dudes. So I'm like, no. They wear underwear and greaves, and that's it. This is the twilight of men. Oh wow, they managed to kill these guys. The last brave defense of the elves. Shanks. Oh, I lied. There's a tiny little pocket right here that's just barely holding out. We could definitely call this one a loss, but I want to see exactly how many they manage to take out before it's over. And to be fair, there's only, what, 20... No, we'll go with 2,800. Can they kill one more? Oh! Come on, you can kill one more. Can you kill one more? 2798? Oh, no. Well, balls. Such is the fate of Middle-earth. We'll try this again with a little bit of tweaking. Now then, as we were... we're going to ditch these guys because clearly they're no help. Gonna go with 2,000. And then where are the archers? You! We're gonna go down to custom, and you will be elves, and there will be 3,000 of them if I recall correctly. The last alliance of men and elves. And we are gonna change the footmen to heavy knights. There will be 5,000. We will put them here. We will put them. Nope. 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 Yep. There we go. Put them like that. And then, to help save the day and to keep them from getting their asses handed to them really early, we will put them here in the rear. Ah, yes. And we are going to decrease the number of orcs. There will only be 8,000 orcs. But that's because I am going to give them giant ogres. And I will give them 50. And they will be part of Team 2, and they will be reckoning. And I'll put them in the back. How am I gonna do Sauron? How do I do Sauron? The evil. Let's make him inanimate. No. I guess they'll have... Oh, nope, sorry. You know what? We'll make this easy. He'll be a Golden Knight too. He'll be part of Team 1. Where is he? I want to stick him all the way in the back, because as we know, he shows up later on, but I can only go so far back. Let's do this. It is being done. And you can see in the back the two Gold Knights just rushing in. You can see them even from all the way up here. Oh, and the clash. It looked good in the beginning as the cavalry just rushes into them. They're just dying by the drones, but the moment they stop moving, it's just not happening. It's just not good. Rohan takes the first blows. And then here. The Men of Gondor. Lead the battle. As the archers rain death upon them. And the reason why we decrease the amount of orcs is because they have big guys in the back that are just horrendously terrifying when they walk in a line like that. Just slowly making their way over the hill, stuck amongst the waves. Oh, it's like they're being carried. And you just see the bad. Can you see the bloodshed? And can you feel the misery? What are you guys doing over here? Hi! Just like a little bit of intermingling in the lines here. Oh, hey! And it goes all the way to over here. How's it... This side should be winning. Because, hi! Just a single lone heavy knight has managed to get in the back, behind the lines. And it's really weird because there's this nice wide spread, yet the push is mainly over here. Against Rohan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mr. Big has made it. The first of the giant ogres has made it to the front lines. And he's punching people in the face. Oh, get punched. Bam! Getting hit with a giant mace. Like, every time he swings, something dies. Whether or not we can... Oh! And he's dead. Oh, no, but the main ones, the big main body of them are here. Oh! Ow! And he's dead. Like, you could see somebody go down every time that there's a swing. Oh, maybe not. But man, they deal a lot of damage. Oh, but they finally reached the Rohirrim. But they have Elvish arrow support. And this time the battle is more in the fate of man's favor. Where the hell is the Golden Knight from earlier? I know him. I know I stuck him in the back somewhere. Is he just off derping around or something? Well, I don't know where Sauron went. He suddenly disappeared on me. Because he's clearly not in the meat pile. Oh man. Oh man, that is just... You can see this bend in the line. Where, oh my god, the giant ogres are just pushing the line forward. I mean, it was obvious, but jeez, like... It is just this perfectly constant, slow, agonizing pain as they move down the line. But the arches... the elven arches are making a huge difference now. Oh, they're just eating so much arrow at the same time, it's ridiculous. Oh man, I made it too unfair. I messed it up. But you just see how far the line has been bent away. Like, it's crazy. I don't know where the line is here. Oh, there it is. They're pretty much fighting in the same spot. Look at all the dead bodies. Look at all the real bodies. Hi. Apparently I'm in someone's armor. So, as you can tell... Oh my god. Oh man. They've broken the line. And they have completely cut off what's left of... Oh, there's only a couple of Rohirrim left. And they valiantly hold the line at this corner. Arrows. Oh wow. Oh wow, they're a lot danger close than I thought. And yes, there are more men and elves left than the armies of Mordor, but at the same time, it's not a good day. Especially since one of these giant dudes are still alive. Eat my words, it tastes not delicious. And, true to the way that the game is, I can't tell where, if they all look alike, I can't tell where the King and Prince of Gondor have went. But I can tell that this has been an intense battle right here. Because it's clear to me that the entire survival of the archers at this point pretty much depends on whether or not Gondor can hold the line. Because there's this tiny little skirmishing force right here to keep them from getting flanked in the side, which would basically be the end of this battle. And at the same time, you can tell all the way over here that they are trying to turn the line of the battle. Oh, they've managed to encircle them. Is it possible? Can they pull this one out? It does not immediately look... Wow. I need to look at that. That just looks so horrifying. Just all of these dead. Like, you can't see them because of the horse bodies, but man, it just looks like they got slaughtered. Oh, and there's a couple of the giant ogres there. I mean, the bodies are here somewhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like that little corner can't hold them anymore. Oh, it's up to the archers. Can they save? Nope, he did. What's that? That's an ogre arm. Oh! The men have managed to push forward. There's a single dead guy here. And as you can tell, he's actually laying on top of an orc. You can almost not see him. Yep, the line over here has turned. It's going to be a very interesting battle, but I think it's obvious that the men are going to win this time. Because I've tilted it too much in their favor, because I am a fool. Or am I? Yeah, I'm a fool. I suck at games. It's right on my description. Whoop. Little hole. Oh, nope, no, there's not. I love how this is ice, and you can see. Maybe I can... Nope, nope. Yeah, there you go. you can see that there's just this wall of bodies. There's just this... It's horrifying. This palisade, if you will, where you can see where the line was. Like, look at that. This line of bodies. The orcs will lose this day simply because there's only 1,000 of them left. I guess I needed to give them more giant ogres in order for this one to win. Raining bad. Don't mind me, bad. All the bad coming your way right now. Bad. Ah, there's just a reckoning. I don't know, I keep zooming away from the combat, but it's just one of those... It's so epic to zoom away and look at all of it as it's going on. Like, right now, I'm gonna go over here and just... The sound of the arrows. Like, it's like the sound of rolling thunder. Okay, I need to find out. How fast do you guys shoot? Ah! You're out of range. Screw it. Let's pick someone who's closer. I want you! I can't tell if you're shooting. I want you, because you're easier to tell. Bam! 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 This is Legolas amounts of arrows. That's... Yeah, it's like, what? 2-3 arrows a second? Oh, and it's down to the last 500 or so orcs that are just getting rained on. And you see this pile of bodies right here as they're trying to hide from the arrows, while at the same time getting decimated by the men as they finally push in. You see this wall of dead bodies that the men are having to climb over to get to them. That's insane. Up. I'm going to assume that somewhere in this giant pile of people, he is here. Though this battle is slightly going, it's going to be just after nightfall, because it's still evening. Nightfall? Question mark? But it's fairly clear who's going to win this one. It will be the end of the orcs. Because Sauron went and fucked off. Because I can't figure out where the hell he went. Oh, they're about to unite the line. Oh, and here's the last little bit. Trying to hold them off as they're getting rained on by arrows and getting stabbed by the men of the West. And that's it. That's it, guys. And turn off the arrows. Oh, man. Look at how big that body pile is and how wide it is. Holy crap. You just see where the line was. Like, that's crazy. Oh, there's an avalanche. Anyways, this is Around with Samurai K. Have a nice day.